What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on? It's your boy Q. Welcome to MTG Live. Listen, my bad. I don't know what happened. Hendrix, good morning to you, bro.
Good morning, sir. Morning.
I don't know what happened. The video was playing and then it stopped. Then it started back. That was weird. That was
Don't
weird.
worry about it. Keep it pushing.
Yeah, that was weird. I'm looking over here like, okay, did I touch anything wrong? Good morning, everybody. Yeah, listen, y'all know what time it is. It is MTG Live time. Good morning to you. Come on into the room. Let's definitely talk about it on today. Now, bro, I see you in the bed, man. Are you feeling all right, or what's going on with
Yeah, I'm all right, man. It's these temperature swings, but this happens in the fall and in the spring. The weather, the temperature swinging back and forth. Like it was 80 degrees yesterday, then 50 degrees this morning. Like, and that may not like most people would think that's a good thing, but the thing is when your body is temperature sensitive, a 30-degree temperature drop can cause havoc on your body. So I'll be, give me about noon and I'll be moving around. I should be good, but huge temperature swings don't my body don't like it.
you? Yeah, I ended up going to sleep with my window open last night. I had to get up and
Hmm.
close it. First, I must say that yesterday felt, I mean, it was a beautiful day yesterday, man. I mean, it was like picture perfect yesterday. Almost a California day to me, almost. It felt like, yeah, I felt kind of Miami ish for me.
Hmm.
And it felt good. And last night, it was one of the nights that you could actually sit outside and enjoy, in such a long time, without being too hot or too cold. It was just perfect. And
Hmm.
then I went to bed and I woke up this morning. I barely have a voice,
Hmm.
trying to
Well,
get my voice back, but it felt so good.
oh yeah, because this is sundress season, and ladies, it is sundress season. It is sundress season. It is sundress season. Now here, I got a small tip for the ladies. Look here. If you're gonna wear drawers with your sundress, make it a thong. Let that booty swing. Let that booty jiggle. Let it do what it do. There's nothing better than seeing a woman with a nice shape and then that booty just jiggle just right. So this is something the women with them BBLs. Yeah, you can't really enjoy sundress season because your booty's stiff. But that's neither here nor there. This is the time for the natural booties to shine. The natural booty shine season is right now. You know. Now I give it to the ones with the Brazilian butt lift the winter, and in the summer with the thongs and on the beach, they do their thing. They do their thing.
They do
But
their thing.
yeah, but for me, I prefer natural booty. I'm sorry, natural beauty. Yeah, I prefer natural beauty. I've never been a guy to like my woman with a whole bunch of makeup. You know, all the hair and stuff. That ain't ever been me. And if you paid any attention to the women I've dated, they really don't wear a lot of makeup and do all that type of stuff. So, that's
Wow.
just me. I mean, Q, am I lying though? Think about it. And you know me since high school.
No, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. I think you're on point with that one, bro. I,
Yeah.
I, I, I think you're on point with that one. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and to all of you out there in Sesame Street land, Mo Swag is in the building. Good morning, Mo Swag. How you doing? Good morning.
Good morning to my favorite co-worker and you too, Q.
Mo, how you doing this morning?
It's a glorious morning. Thank the Lord. Hallelujah.
It
I
is a
like the
great.
roses, Mo.
I do
Th-
too. I like that.
Thank you. They like me in my school district. I don't know why, but they like.
Oh,
I
they gave
think
you
you
them,
just
Mo.
I've gotten flowers each week. Just
Mo.
love. Yes.
There's a difference between liking people and being scared to death of them. I think they scared to death of you. And the roses, the flowers are a peace offering.
Agreed. Agreed.
Okay. Well, That okay. Oh, now you know what, Reggie. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. But Reggie, I do, but I agree with you. Natural is better. It's just
Hmm.
like the Brazilian butt lifts. You can go to North Park Mall and you can tell. You like you've had work, you've had work, you've had work, and you're still ugly. In my head, that's what I say.
Well, the thing, and everybody does stuff for different reasons, and that, I don't want to get on that. But for me, if you're gonna have work done, it should look natural. It should not look like you've had work done. Perfect
Well, that
example. Hmm?
uh huh. Go ahead.
Perfect example. Kelly Rowland had a boob job, right? It looks natural on her. Yeah, it doesn't. She didn't just go huge. She just did a little to make herself for her self confidence. And I ain't, hey. But then again, y'all know me. Kelly Rowland gonna get it every day, hands
Right,
down, like on Sunday. So
right.
that's
She could,
that's just what
she,
that is.
yeah, she could be a AAA bra size, and you still be like, as soon as she gets a divorce, I'm gonna ask her to make.
Actually, when I first met her, she was because I met her in college when Destiny's Child was just getting started. They did a concert at A&M, and
Mm-hmm.
me and my roommate we had to tour them around. It was Kelly, Beyonce, and Michelle. We took them on a tour of Texas A&M campus before they did their concert. So I got to meet them in person, and that's when I knew like Kelly
No, you
can do.
Latoya. It was Latoya.
Latoya, that's what it was. I,
Yeah,
I
because it was.
don't
Yeah,
I don't
I know. You,
remember.
you don't care. You only knew
Yeah.
Kelly. That's all you knew.
Yeah, that's it. I was focused on Kelly, and I couldn't talk, I couldn't speak, and she probably thought I was something was wrong with me, but that woman had me mesmerized from day one,
From
and
day
so
one. That's
yeah, day
cute.
one.
And cute. Who had you mesmerized from day one, aside from RuPaul?
Janet. You know what? RuPaul did mesmerize me the first time I seen him. Let me tell you why. Because I never knew that a man that big could look like a woman like that.
And he looks good. But you
And
know
he
what?
looked good.
He looks good. And he doesn't. I mean, I guess he tries with the pink wigs, but he knows who he is. Speaking of RuPaul, did y'all see what Miss Lindsay was trying to do with our next Supreme Court justice?
Yes.
Miss
Hmm.
Lindsay,
Mo,
stop.
Mo, tell us about it, Mo. Go ahead. Since
No,
you're
I,
talking about it.
I was just watching the Supreme Court Justice Judge Brown, and he acted up. He was trying to say she was light on sentencing for pornography, for child pornography, and that wasn't the case. Then the other woman, I can't remember her name because she's nobody, wanted the next Supreme Court justice to define what a woman is. And I may have said, because my sugar was low and my pressure was high, I may have said, the next Supreme Court justice should define woman when Miss Lindsey Graham defines what a homosexual is. Because his closet's been open for years. He just don't know it. Everybody know he's gay except for him,
Allegedly,
which is
Mo.
nothing wrong.
Allegedly. We have to say allegedly because
Honey,
he ain't came out the closet, Mo. And we know that Lindsey Graham is a sissy, but you can't say that. You have to say
he,
allegedly.
he don't he don't have a closet. The doors are open. Like the doors are open to the church. The doors are
Actually,
so these
Mo,
mhm.
he does have a closet. The only difference is, see, our closets have doors. You may be able to walk in and walk out. You may be able to slide them closed. See, his door, you have to remember, see, he has a little wealth. So his door to his closet is more like an entryway to a patio.
I have you. Thank you. Thank you very much. They, and in his closet on the left hand side are the boas, and on the right hand side are the sheets. But Miss Lindsay better not mess with the judge. And like I posted, I said, touch one hair on her head, and y'all will see an economic boy like that. They will put the Alabama bus boycott to like house play.
They ain't gonna
Hmm.
do nothing to that woman. They
Cause
they ain't gonna definitely do nothing to her now that she's in the that she's in the
well,
limelight.
Well, they've had to increase her security. The family's no longer living at that particular home. Her husband is sixth generation Harvard graduate, so
Mm-hmm.
they ain't missing none. So they're one of their homes,
Yeah.
but they can they've had us over 1,600 or 16,000 death threats.
Yeah. But
that's okay. Touch one hand. Procter, we will bring Procter and Gamble down.
yeah,
They will be either way. Mess with us.
See, they know there's some lines you don't cross. Because you see how the Obama girls, ain't nobody fucking with them.
You're right.
They want to see us ride and act the fool. All you gotta do touch one hair. We dead.
Touch one hair, and it's so weird because anyway. Touch one. I mean, she's a Delta, right? So the Divine Nine got her,
right?
But the North Carolina Political Action Committee, North Carolina PAC, they're just waiting. Do something. And Barbara has already said, we got everything in place. Do something. Do something. And we're going to bring it down. Procter & Gamble won't be P&G. Procter & Gamble will be like, excuse me, applying COVID relief, them damn said.
Mm-hmm. Agreed, Mo. Definitely agree with that. Hey, y'all.
I'm just telling you. Where y'all go? Why y'all black?
That's on your end, Mo. We good.
I can't hear you. What happened?
Mo, technical difficulties.
I'm gonna go back out and come back in.
Go out and come back in, Mo. Go out and come
we
back
can see and hear her just fine.
I don't know what's going on with Mo. I don't know what's going on. But real quick, what we're gonna do is while Mo is getting her stuff together, I'm gonna go over a couple of things real quick, everybody, just to make sure you guys have all the information and you know what's going on with MTG for the rest of the month, or I guess you say the start of our spring. So real quick, April the 9th is Mo's birthday show. That's going to be Mo's birthday show. Mo is turning 294. And so we definitely want to make sure that we are all in participation for Mo's birthday. 294 years is a long ass time to be living. I think they call Mo, man, in the Guinness Book of World Records of being the second oldest living person in the world. And so, Mo, you good? You straight, Mo? You straight, Mo? I'm trying to get my voice together. All right, Mo, you good? Mo, you good? Can you hear me? Can you see me? You fine? All right, great. So, yes, April 9th is Mo's birthday show, everybody. Again, Mo is turning 294 years old. It's going to be a wonderful thing.
6 years younger than you.
It's going to be a wonderful thing. Let me tell y'all something. Now, boy, y'all didn't know it or not. Mo was actually the first child Adam and Eve had, but God made them put her back until later. They weren't ready yet, because let me tell you, Mo's before her time. No BS. Like, Mo's birthday is coming, but Mo is really before her time. She really don't understand, like, how before her time is. You know, I know that Mo marched back in the civil rights movement back in the day, and she's seen people picking cotton outside her house in the back there in North Carolina, you know, and Mo has witnessed some stuff like that, but Mo's really before her time, you know, and so we can't wait to wish her a happy 294th birthday, and I'm trying to get a special guest for your birthday show, Mo. I will wear purple for you on your day because that's your favorite color. I'll wear purple for you.
See if you can get Dre on, because I need to know. He's been out for 4 years. We got to celebrate that too.
You know what? Yeah, I'll hit Dre up and see if he can come on through on your birthday show, Mo. That's great.
About his story, I said he did 23 years for aggravated robbery and murder, but he said that murder didn't count because that guy he murdered somebody else, and it washed his way out. I said that's not how it works. Then later, I read this book on criminal justice and street justice, and how about they said the same thing? I said, I did not know how. You know, I just watch Law and Order. I don't really know stuff like that.
But see, the thing about Dre that impresses me is that, like, if he was hardened, like, nobody would blame him if he was a hardened spirit, right?
Right.
And
Mm-hmm.
nobody would blame him because all the stuff he's been through. But to say that this guy did 20 plus years in the pen, like his vibe and his energy is so freaking light and it's so like joyful. And I like he is like we've only met him like twice in person, but just the energy and the vibe he gives off is like it's amazing because he just has this light energy and it's crazy to know that he's been through so much. Like you would never know it just talking to him if you randomly met him. I don't think anybody would pick up on the stuff that he's been through.
That's true.
Us getting in a car, right? Because he's so buffed. I got to tell him about this. He got.
Yeah. Well, you know he got that new bike though. You seen his new bike?
No.
Yeah, he got him a big boy bike.
It's a Harley.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. It's nice. It's nice.
I want his job. Lord knows. He be hustling though. I got some trees he got to cut down over here.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, the dude, he's been published like what 3-4 times now since he got out.
Yep.
So I mean, he doing his thing. He doing his thing.
He got that.
I am.
Q?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, huh?
Unlike you.
What about me, Mo? I ain't even did nothing to you.
Dre is doing his thing, unlike you.
You know, we're gonna move on because I think you set that up for me to say something else. But we're gonna move on past that. Also, April 23rd, everybody, it's the Preachers Roundtable. Make sure you guys come on in and check out the roundtable. I am working on something special for all of you guys who are not preachers. Okay, and I'm gonna be calling it the Laity Roundtable, and that'll probably be that next Saturday. But let me put that together some more. I'm also getting some feedback on that already because I don't want people to think that I am a pastor basher. I am not a pastor basher. I bash anybody who come across my desk. Okay, so it don't matter who you are. You could be Mo. You can be Santa Claus. You can even be, Moses. It don't matter if you come across my desk. You know, it's free. It's free. I mean, all is fair, love and war. That's what that is. And so, I want to talk about some stuff, Mo. I'm thinking about. I may have Mo on. I'm thinking about it, but Mo only loved one church ever. And Mo, what church is that?
Brook Hollow Baptist Church, a church without walls, 5725 Queenston. Pastor Ralph Douglas West. Okay.
That's on the church Mo love, y'all. So y'all heard it from her first. Also, real quick, on April 20th and the 27th, those are Wednesday nights, class of 1997, we're going to be having our reunion shows for the class of 97. We'll be out of school 25 years. We definitely want to see you guys on. We'll be on at 7:30. We have, the reason why I'm doing two shows is because we only have 8 slots available for each show. And so I definitely want to make sure that we get you guys on and talk and laugh and, like I said, reminisce, see what I got in my brain for you guys. And also, just to remind you that you guys were bad children and not me. I was saved and sanctified and a freak under the, bleachers. But y'all didn't see. But no, for real.
Reggie,
everybody come on now. What you say, Mo? Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead, Mo.
No,
Go ahead. It's all
Reggie,
right. Let me have it.
Same, sinned, saved, sanctified. Sorry, but
sinned, saved, and
you know what, Mo? I have no room to comment on anything that was done at 3606 Southwest Moreland.
See,
me either. I mean, like I have nothing to say, Mo.
Because have you all noticed that when it comes to high school, a lot of the stuff I don't comment on.
I don't even bring high school.
Hmm?
High school was just such a I remember maybe 5 or 6 people.
Yeah, see, I can't say that, Mo, because like I still hang around, every now and then the crew that I hung out in high school with. I mean, we just celebrated a couple of our boys' birthdays, and because between February 15th and March 20th, there's like 12 of us that have birthdays.
Oh my.
So yeah, it's
Mhm.
it's crazy. Like our birthdays are back to back to back to back to back. And so we got together the other weekend, and we realized, hey, we had been kicking it for 30 years.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now while I didn't go to Kimball until my sophomore year, some of those guys I knew before I even went to Kimball. And it's
Okay.
crazy.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's a show. That'll be cute because you got from high school to real life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be nice to see how the migration really happened and what happened, the ups and downs, and I'm sure it'll be inspirational because some people have gone through some things, and unfortunately, people who you walked across the stage with are no longer with us. You
Yeah.
know,
that's
and
true.
Very true.
that's a
Very
major
true.
point of life, death, particularly when you're so young, because we're still young, except for Q. We're still young.
And one of the things that I have to say that, most people, and I don't know everybody's group relationship with their friends or whatever, but I
Mhm.
know that me and my friends, like we hold each other accountable. Yeah, we'll laugh and joke and, we'll not, shoot the shit, but we hold each other accountable because, we have a buddy, and I'm not gonna say his name, that is going through some rough times, and we basically told him, dude, it's your fault. Your actions put you in this situation. So you can either man up or you can be a punk and roll over. But you got to step up because it's your own fault that you're in this situation. We hold each other accountable. And that's one thing I can say about the guys that I hung out with. And I think it's very positive that, we will
Good.
clown each other, but when it comes to holding each other accountable, oh yeah, we do it.
All right. Q, what's the fan letter? Because it says today's show, MTG fan letters and questions.
Mo, absolutely. We do have a fan letter. I was sitting up here actually working on the fan letter. We have fan letters, we have questions, and we have a light, quick little thing or a little game called Star or Scar. Are you a star or are you a scar? And Mo, most of these up front, I'm telling you right now, they ask us scars.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now.
Not playing no game because Jason Statham on. Keep going. That's what's the fan letter. Go ahead.
Yeah, so real quick, Mo, before we actually do that, I'm gonna take us a break. We're gonna do Mo's moment because we got to
Oh,
get that out the way. Mo, don't do that. Don't do that. Reggie, look at her. Look at her face. Why is her face
Hmm.
like that? No, you ain't
Hmm.
froze. You ain't froze today. I'm looking at you. You ain't froze. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a real quick break. I'm gonna play a couple of commercials to let Mo get her brain together so she can do her moment. Then when we come back, we're gonna jump into jump into the letter, jump to the fan questions because Mo, we got actually a personal question for you actually, and we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna beat you guys today. So real quick, we'll be right back. Let me get Mo's mom, get her shit together, and y'all stay right there and don't you move.
welcome everyone to Mash the Gas, another Saturday that you just wasted away. I'm just saying. Thank you for everyone who's commented, called in, sent letters, called us, text us, and sent us messages on Facebook and Instagram as well as Snapchat. So just want to let you know on today's moment, really quick, what we want to do is emphasize or explain to you that the educating of your children is paramount, but the educating of yourself is more important. A lot of people now have more time. Not really, but they don't have to travel as much because they are working out of their homes. So, what we have asked and what we have got, we have a list of online schools, not the not for profit ones, but the online schools that are state supported. And we have a link to that, or we'll have a link to that on our Match the Gas website. Because while you're sitting there at the computer, you can always be sitting at your iPad and taking courses and taking classes. But we want to make sure that you're empowered, you're educated, and that you are able to move to the next step. Because when it's said and done, it's all about you. It's one thing to have self-care, another to have self-confidence, but most importantly, to just take care of self. That's not always self-care. Taking a day off is self-care. That's great. Taking care of self is going to the doctor, getting the results. That's the first step. But anyway, we were just talking about trying to educate, empower, and uplift people. But anyway, we want to thank you, as always, for watching Match the Gas on your Saturdays.
Thank you, Mo, so much. We should appreciate you for you and your most moment.
That you didn't hear?
I did hear actually, and that's why I can't brought me and Rich on in so we can cut it short. So because we don't need you going over time and all that good stuff because
Get to put the link up now on the website.
and we can definitely tell when Mo's unprepared for something because she's like, Mo, you started it. You started. Real quick, show lineup. Let's do that. Let's do that, Richard. The show lineup. I'm going to update this, y'all. So don't talk about us too bad. Real quick, you guys already know what happens. Uh, Stupid is Real is no longer on first and third Tuesdays. Actually, Stupid is Real is going to be moving to After Dark's place. And so what's going to happen is on the first and third Thursday night, Stupid is Real. Second and fourth Wednesday nights, Happy Hour with Hendrix. Of course, every Saturday morning is MTG Live at this point. After Dark will be back in June. And so we are working on some things real quick. I am really, really excited. I can't wait to have a meeting with a couple of people that I am going to be bringing on the show because I got to figure out how pornographic I can be. And so I'm excited about it, And so
Reggie, did I miss that meeting? Did I miss that meeting? Or was there a meeting? Okay.
I don't know.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep going, Q.
Mo, you wouldn't be a part of that meeting, Mo.
What the letter say?
No, you won't be a part of me. So yeah, so that's not going to be our show lineup actually at this moment. And then of course Mo's Takeover, we're gonna create her show, and that's what we're gonna call it, Mo's Takeover. And we just want you guys to know that we are really appreciating everything that you do, and thank you for watching us, all of our listeners. Thank you so much for watching. Mo, what you shaking your head for?
Cause
Oh yeah, you got a show. Oh,
we
you
only
got a
had 5
show.
people watched me when I did Reggie's Takeover.
No,
Mo,
that's not true.
Mo,
It was me
you
and my
had
aunt.
yes, you did
It
too.
was
You did
it was
good,
me
Mo.
and my aunt.
No, Mo. You had more
My grand
people than watched than that. No, Mo. Hold on. Let me pull up the stats real quick on that show, Mo. Hold on. And this is just the video version. This is
it
not the
was me.
audio version.
It was
This
me
just
and my grand.
no, Mo. Don't do that. Don't run. See, Mo, you can't run from your greatness. See,
That's right.
you can't run from your greatness. And see, even if you try to hide, your greatness comes out. That's one thing I
You know that.
learned a long time ago. You cannot hide from your greatness. And when you do, God figures out a way to push you right on into it anyway.
Absolutely, absolutely. We didn't tell y'all at first before we get into these letters and stuff. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. Of course, please know our conversations are our opinion, and for your entertainment purposes only. Be 21 to
Mm-hmm.
watch this and participate. Do that for us. Do that for us. All right, here we go. So Mo, you asked for the letter. Okay, so let's do the letter first, and then I'm gonna You know what? I'm gonna do the questions first, Mo.
Don't
I
you need
want.
your glasses on for that?
I got them on. All I need to do is put them down. Damn it, Mo, you making my glasses come down.
Okay, go ahead with the questions. Hurry up.
Here we go. Let's go. What time is it? Oh, we only got 28 minutes. Okay, here we go.
Oh, he
Question
good.
number one. Question number one. What are you guys' summer plans?
Travel.
Yeah, I want to travel this summer.
Where are
That's
you
what I want.
traveling?
Right now there's only 2 trips locked in. St. Lucia and Kenya.
Okay. I think that's enough, Reggie, honey. Another
No,
continent and another. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's
no,
woo.
no, no. Because May is St. Lucia, July is Kenya. There's nothing in June and there's nothing in August. I gotta put some in.
I got you. I got you.
Hmm
What you doing?
Well,
You? Where you?
this year, Mo, actually, I am going to go back to DC this year, and I'm not going anywhere overseas, so it ain't happening for me. And then I definitely am looking into booking me a trip to Chicago, Chi-Town.
For the
I
taste? For the
hmm,
taste? For the taste? The taste of Chicago, July.
is that in July? I didn't
Reggie,
know it was. Okay, maybe I'll check that out, Mo. Thank you, because I didn't know.
you won't come back. You'll love it. You'll stay there.
Where you going, Mo? You going anywhere?
Charleston,
Oh yeah.
Hilton Head,
Mm.
Okay.
Pinehurst,
Is Mallory going back on the tour this year?
Asheville.
Mallory gonna be so black. She ain't gonna know
We got
what
we
to do.
family too. Now Hilton Head I like because you get to ride the bike, get the house, go to the grocery store, put the groceries up, ride the bike, walk, love it. Pinehurst, straight golfing, straight golfing. All I do is try to get to the ninth hole where I can drink me a little cherry coke. I just try to
All right.
get to. That's it.
Most way. You have said many times that moms only 15 years older than their kids mostly turn out bad. I had my first child at 15 years old, and he is now a college graduate. Where do you get this logic
The logic is you're the exception to the rule, or what we call an outlier for a bell curve. Whenever we're doing any statistical information or survey information, we ask a number of people. And when you look at the statistical information regarding young, unmarried children, people of color, they have a tendency not to be college graduates, not to be high school graduates, and usually have a record. So that's where I got that from. Statistics. It's nothing. It's not. I never feel. I believe, and it's the. Whenever I speak, I got statistics to back me up because that's the only, I'm a numbers person. That's the only way I do it. So she's one, great. But my thing is college graduate. Okay, so he got a degree. Woo. Emotionally, how you detach? How do you not understand the family unit or dynamics? That's my
hmm
thing. That's all.
hmm
Next,
That's a good
you
question. I mean, that's good, Mo. Actually, good explanation for that. I wanted to actually when I read Reggie the question already. Reggie said pretty much exactly what you said you was
really,
gonna say. Uh huh.
Reggie. I love Reggie. He
Well,
understands me.
well, see, and this is the thing that people have to understand when you're looking at statistical information. Like I'm a scientist. I don't and excuse the language, but science, engineering, math. When you're looking at numbers, fuck your feelings. The facts are the facts. It, and that's and again, the way Mo said it perfectly explains it. There's going to be outliers, and that's a good thing. You know, that is a great thing. But as an outlier, are you making sure that you're no longer adding to that statistic as well? See, there's a responsibility when it comes to being an outlier. Um, and Q and I have told y'all this several times. They told us, I remember in high school, they told us most of us weren't gonna live to see 25.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now look at you look at the guys from our class, the guys and ladies from our class. We doing big things now. is everybody making, millions of dollars? No, but everybody financially that I hang out with, most people are financially comfortable. They go through ups and downs like anybody else do, but then they're
Mm-hmm.
building generational wealth. They're setting their kids up with, trust funds and stock options and stock in their names and, got their college funds together and planning for long-term success for their kids. This is what
Mm-hmm.
I see. And especially when you're told, oh, you're not going to live to see 25. Bitch, we coming up on our 25th reunion. Fuck you.
And I really we're gonna go to the show without any profanity, but right there, that segment you've given us 3. So keep going, Q.
Okay, Kendrick, where, where, shit, get it right. If I can read it first. Kendrick, where in Louisiana are you from?
Well, look here. I'll put it
His
like this.
people.
I was personally born in Monroe, Louisiana. However, my people spread from the 318 all the way down to the 504. And you can go, I'm talking about deep woods country where they don't
Natchez.
even have, huh?
Natchez.
Oh, no, this is country than Natchez, Mo.
What?
Natchez ain't got, yeah. Look, the little town where my family from in northern Louisiana don't even have any traffic lights.
What about New Iberia?
Now, New Iberia is bigger than the town.
I was like, they coming up now. No, Iberia coming up a little bit.
Woo!
Look here, Mo, they didn't get cable
Woo!
until 2000 in a little town where my family from.
Oh,
Our
Okay.
cell phones did not work until 2006 when we used to cross the bayou. Only in 2006 did the cell phones work when you crossed over the bayou. And it was crazy because everybody, when we used to go to my grandmother's house, you had your cell phone, but everybody would just throw your cell phone keys. My grandmother had like this bookshelf, right? And it was this one spot that was open where everybody put their phones and their keys because you ain't going nowhere. Phone don't work. You just throw them there so you didn't lose them in the house, right?
mm-hmm.
We was down there one winter. It was Christmas, and somebody's cell phone started ringing. Everybody was like, "What the fuck? Cell phones don't?" Because Grandma didn't have Wi-Fi.
No.
She didn't have Wi-Fi,
Wow.
so cell phones didn't work. And so somebody's phone rings like, "Whoa, we got cell service." Nobody knew. So
Wow.
yeah.
All right, next question. Q, what is your latest advice on sex? Why y'all asking me about sex?
Really?
Okay.
What advice can you give if you don't do it? What if you don't have
The
it?
latest, the latest advice I have on sex at this moment, let me do this. Do your best to always protect yourself, whether you know the person or not. And do us a wonderful favor and don't be quick. Take your time. If you don't have stamina, make your foreplay longer. If you have stamina, shorten your foreplay. Or if you just, if you like more swag, don't get caught in the back of pickup truck.
With who owns the truck out in the wonderful, wonderful acreage that he owns. I'm just telling you, there's a way to.
Yes, you gotta make sure you own his acreage first, ladies. If you're gonna be in the
Hello.
back of pickup truck,
Yeah.
the acreage needs to belong to him. So yeah, take your time. Don't rush into nothing. Sex is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And like if you didn't catch Stupid is Real on Thursday, catch us on Thursday. Hey,
How will
Shonda.
you?
Make sure that we talk, Shonda, so I can get you on for the class reunion virtual show. Make sure you come on.
I don't remember
That's
her.
Shonda Germany, formerly known as Shonda Stewart.
I do not remember her.
You don't
Yes, you
remember
do.
Shonda? You
When you
you
see her
remember
face,
Shonda? She got her hair blonde right now.
when you see her face, older pictures, you'll see it. Keep going, Q.
You like. All right. So yeah, that's all. Don't compromise your morals and your values for a roll in the hay. You know what I'm saying? Do the right thing by your body and by yourself. All right. Here you go, Mo. What is an absolute no-no while you're dating? What is an absolute no-no while you're dating?
Don't move in.
Oh, you ain't shit.
No, because these women believe that when you move in, then that's the next step to marriage,
Reggie,
and that's not.
Reggie, I'm just
That's not.
log off.
They're
I've been seeing y'all a message. I ain't lying. Mo ain't shit. I promise to God we can't hold nothing, man.
Your woman that moved in with you? What? I'm missing
I've
something.
been to see y'all message. I swear to God, I've been to do it because I am not putting this out there like
Wait,
that.
wait. Why Reggie over there like his screen stuck? He ain't said nothing. He ain't moved. What? I didn't know she moved in. She got
But
the big.
I have never ever
I
lived
had the
with a woman. No,
right.
I have never lived with a woman I've dated. Now, have they had access to my home? Have they had their own key? Yes. But I have never ever lived with someone that I dated. And, you know, I've been told that that's immature. I'm like, well, it's
Really?
immature because I want to be married first. I'm sorry. I'm immature because I don't have any kids out of wedlock. I'm sorry. What?
Someone said sure. Well, see, that's what happens when they use a word they don't know the meaning.
Mm. Now, if you had have said inexperienced, I could take that. You
That's
know,
a sign of maturation, not immaturity. Oh
right?
my God. Okay,
Yeah.
Q done
Okay.
start texting somebody trying to get a date. Next.
Next question. Y'all get the message in just a second. Next question. Uh, Mo.
Is and see what I can't stand you. you. You need to tell me these things before it happens. I didn't know, but no, that's the number one bit of advice.
Don't move in, baby. Don't
If
move
you,
in.
it depends.
Don't do.
If you're moving in because you can't afford your bills, okay. But if you're moving in hopes of getting married, it's not gonna work because you're trying to do wifey things and he hasn't wifed you.
I ain't shit. I promise to God. Okay, here we go. Mo. Oh, let me. Well, actually, Reggie, how do you handle your partner when you would like to take her out of her comfort zone? I'm assuming the question is, how do you handle when she wants to take you out of your comfort zone? I'm thinking that's what they're saying.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Um, I have two rules, and the women that I've dated know my two rules. Long as we don't break those two rules, we can discuss everything else.
Okay,
So
I'm not gonna ask what those two rules are. So y'all have to catch one of his shows, and maybe he'll tell y'all
no,
what
that's
they are.
that's for the women that I've dated. They know my two rules, and then they know my Achilles heel as well. But I tell them these things because if you're going to be my mate, you need to understand where I'm coming from, and you have to understand how to deal with me. I'm always open for discussion. I don't like arguments. Um, Now I do have a tendency to shut down, but I always shut down because I'm processing and not because I'm moving away. Because I come back to it, but I like to have constructive conversations rather than destructive conversations. So I'll take some time and step away from the situation and come back to it. But yeah, the women I've dated, they know how to talk to me and how to get what they want out of me. All they have to do is have a conversation. So it's all good.
Okay. Last question. Last question. Last question. It said, when is it okay to? Oh no, is it ever okay to compromise? Compromise even one of your morals or values for your partner. Is it ever okay to compromise one of your values for your partner, even one of them? Is it ever okay to compromise your morals, your values? Know what you got. Would you ever compromise your morals and your values for somebody else?
in relationships, particularly when you're married, you change, you alter. So I compromise, and that's what you do. You compromise. You compromise and everything. Like I want to go to super salad. He wants to go to the steak thing. So we compromise. But when it comes to social mores and norms, because they're fluid and they do change, then perhaps only on the marriage level. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going out there killing nobody, shooting nobody, and beating nobody up for nobody.
Hmm.
But it
Well,
depends what like the values. Like my value has always been to my values are different. My values are always family based.
Mm-hmm.
But I would never have married someone who did not have a family, did not understand the concept of the importance of family. That would have messed up. That my values would have been altered if I had married someone who did not want a family. That's why they married those dudes. I was like, they talking about they didn't want no children. I said, well, what the hell is you here to dinner for? Get up, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll say this, that when you are in a relationship is based on compromise, period.
yeah.
So there's gonna be ebbs and flows, but there's some core values that you should both share that are, that are rock solid and that are the foundation of your relationship. And if that's the case, then your partner would never ask you to compromise one of those foundational morals or beliefs that you have.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. Mo, real quick, before we go on to the letter, because we got 12 minutes, I'm gonna give you just a real quick update. Do you remember Sean from Memphis, Tennessee, Mo? Remember he was the man that didn't want to go to church with his wife. He went to the church at one time for the pastor anniversary, walked around the corner and saw the pastor hugging on his wife and had gave her an expensive gift. You remember that
Mm-hmm.
letter? Okay, we got a response back. That's our first response we ever got back. Y'all send us a response back. We like responses. Okay, so
We like. That's right. Go ahead. What happened? What did he say? What
yeah,
happened?
so Mo, long story short, everybody, Mo got a letter in a while back. The husband didn't want to go to his wife's church. She wanted him to go to church, whatever the case it is. So she started getting all kind of attention from the pastor. Well, the pastor will buy her expensive gifts. So she talked him into going to the church house on the pastor anniversary. So he went, he walked around the corner, didn't see his wife. He walked on around in the back of the church and saw his wife hugging her. His wife hugging on the pastor, and the pastor gave his wife an expensive ring. I'm sorry, a gold bracelet. Now, of course, the issue is that at the time that his wife stopped talking to him because of the fact that the matter he acted a damn fool at the church. I probably did the same thing. Just saying, I don't give a damn if you're a pastor, rabbi. You can be Buddha's best friend. You gonna get your ass whooped if you give my lady a gold bracelet in my face. Yeah, you gonna get your ass whooped. It don't matter where it's at. I'm just saying. So, and she can be standing there talking about Quincy's no, all she want to. Quincy's pray, all she want to. I'm going upside somebody's head. Anyway, so Mo, here we go. Here we go. What's happening so far? Mr. Sean has left his wife. However, his wife no longer belongs to the church. As a matter of fact, his wife left the city and took her bags with her. That's all I
Mm.
got. Because remember, Mo, he bought her Michael Kors and he bought her a Louis and he gave her a gold bracelet. And remember, she was coming home once a month with expensive gifts. She got 4 expensive bags. I'm sorry. Miss Jeanette was her name. She got 4 expensive bags, a gold bracelet. Yeah. So they're no longer together. She left the city. She no longer goes to the church. But he there by himself, I guess. I don't know.
She could have gone to Marshall. He could have gone to Marshall's, got that Michael Kors. I'm just saying.
What we need to do is give him a couple of your friends' number and send them on out there to Memphis, Tennessee, so he can get with them.
I got some in Nashville. I got some single girlfriends in Nashville.
Yeah, thank you so much for checking us out on Spotify, man. We appreciate it. We got 9 minutes. Okay, so I tell you what, let's do our words of encouragement real quick. We didn't have to really get to the letter today. It really, honestly, it's not coming through all the way. Something's happening with the movement of it because I have to move it so I can actually read it. That's weird. I should just be able to read the email, but it doesn't work like that for some reason. So, Mo, give us some words of encouragement. It's almost your birthday, Mo. You are almost 10 years older. Mo, you're the only person I know that age 10 years at a time. So can you tell us, Mo, give us some encouragement words and all that good stuff, so we can let everybody go because I'm about to go have breakfast. So what you got, Mo?
I'm gonna tell you what Jesus told me. He told you to roll the rock away. So look, yeah, you was there rolling the rock away. You, Mary, Jesus' mama, everybody. Point of the matter is, you cannot be influenced by these influencers who are being fake. You cannot by those who are being fake. You're trying to have their lifestyle and they're leasing their homes and renting their cars, or renting their cars and leasing their homes. They're not real. They
Mm-hmm.
are real. The boobs are not real. The butts are not real. The lips are not real. The makeup, it takes a ton of it. So don't be influenced by people who ain't real. That's all I got to say.
Mm.
Mo, that's good, Mo. Good job. I like that. Don't be influenced by people who ain't real. Don't do that shit because what's gonna happen is you're gonna get a whole bunch of fake stuff and it ain't gonna work in real life situations.
Yep.
Richard, what you got?
Mm. So this one, people gonna have to think about, but once it hits you, it'll make sense. The biggest mistake is to think we look forward to death. Most of death is already gone. Whatever time has passed is already owned by death.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Think
Wow.
about it. That's one you got to think about. But I mean, that's just it's just something that's been. And maybe I could say it better, and that's fine. But if you think about it, it'll set in.
It's Legos.
Actually, that's pretty perfect, Rich, the way you said it. I mean, I don't think you have to even change a word of that. I mean, if somebody don't get that, then they must have the IQ of a coffee table. You
Or
know,
the
so
I'm just saying.
hello, Mo. I'm with you. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much. We got 6 minutes left, so I'm going to go ahead and I am going to just let you know again, reminding you guys, Mo's birthday show's on April the 9th. We're going to be celebrating her birthday. Of course, April 23rd is Preacher's Roundtable. And then again, of course, our Kimball High School Class of 97 reunion shows is going to be on April 20th and the 27th. On next week, of course, you'll be able to catch Happy Hour with Hendrix on Wednesday night. And then, of course, you'll catch us Saturday morning. Are we on Saturday? Saturday morning. Because I know on one of these Saturdays this month, next month, we're off because of Mo's birthday. Mo, you going out of town for your birthday, by the way? Or you going to be here in
No,
town?
no, because my actual birthday is Easter,
Surely is.
Friday, because he rose. Hallelujah.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna say this. I know I'm a bully preacher, but just can Jesus resurrect on the same fucking day of the year, please? I'm so sick of Jesus having resurrection days at the end of March, and then you got the resurrection day second Sunday in April. Then it's on the third Sunday. Then it's on the first Sunday in the fifth year of the whole stretch of the decade. I'm tired of that. Can Jesus die and rise on the same damn day every year? Can we do
Well,
that for us? Because I'm
okay,
confused.
instead of being worried about that, why don't you be worried about spelling Breonna Taylor's name right?
That is how you spell a name.
That ain't how you spell a name.
That's what it said on the thing.
No, it ain't. Try to go to Wikipedia.
Hashtag Breonna Taylor. Thank you, Mo, for calling her name. Say her name. Say her
Her name,
name. Say her
Breonna Taylor.
name. Say her name. Breonna Taylor. If I had to give you some encouraging words on today, let me tell you what I would tell you. I tell you to watch your attitude when you're approaching different things in your life. You gotta watch your attitude. I know that they're trying to do you wrong. I know they're trying to throw you under the bus. I know that they are trying their best to take you out and take you down. But you gotta watch the attitude that you
Yes,
give because what happens is you don't have to lay down to be no punk. But what you have to do is watch how you respond to the things that people try to do to you. And the moment that you respond the wrong way, you are just doing yourself a bad favor and bringing that bad energy right back to yourself. Do yourself a favor. Give out most positive energy you can to the most dire situation. And hey, if all else fails, if something go wrong and if you need to be able to handle that situation, you handle that situation accordingly. But make sure you do it in a way that you don't have to ask forgiveness for. So that's all I got to say. Thank y'all so much for watching. We got 4 minutes left. We want you to have a wonderful and a great day. We'll see y'all on next time. And yeah, that's it. Peace. And put this up. See y'all later.